What has PSG done that warrants them to be a big club? The players and the traction that they have, aside from just the money, that's easily Arsenal.
What?
If we had the financial backing of you guys that you guys had, we would have all of these bigger players.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't.
I'm sure we have more fans.
No, you do not.
That's actually a big number. I didn't expect that. Wow. You know what? Fair enough.
How many is Arsenal? Go on, say the number. Say the number. Don't be shy. In the words of 𝙎𝙊𝙾𝙆𝙆𝙆, respect. How many Ligue 1 trophies is a single Premier League?
Let me not be disrespectful. Marseille won Champions League, 92, 93? And I know that's sad because of DSK stupidness.
Yeah. First of all, DSK, 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙞𝙀. Arsenal fans going and saying that Arsenal is a bigger club than PSG. That is disgusting.
Why is that delusional?
That is delusional. Arsenal is 100% not a bigger club than PSG. No chance.
What has PSG done that warrants them to be a big club? And you know what big club means, right? Obviously, we talk about the success, trophy of success, financial terms you guys have got, the players and the traction that they have, aside from just the money, that's easily Arsenal, the legacy that you have.
What?
Do not think about Arsenal 10, 15 years.
Oh.
Think about Arsenal with the way everyone was supporting Arsenal and everyone had wanted to come to Arsenal. Let me not say everyone, but you know, bigger players had wanted to come to Arsenal. If it wasn't for our financial terms and stuff and offering Liverpool 40 million plus £1, well, we're not going to talk about that. If we had the financial backing of you guys that you guys had, we would have all of these bigger players.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but you didn't.
It's true, coulda,
shoulda, woulda, but you didn't.
We were close. And we're talking about fans. I don't know the stat, obviously, but I'm sure we have more fans.
No, you do not. Listen,
we don't.
No, okay, let's go. Let's first and foremost. Obviously, for me, that's the thing. Arsenal, obviously, in the English-speaking world, probably do have more fans. But this isn't, but hold on. The world does not, and not everybody speaks English. And if you look, this isn't the most accurate metric, but if you go and you look at every single social media site out there, PSG dwarfs Arsenal. In fact, Arsenal's technically, based on that standard, isn't even the biggest club in London because Chelsea have more, a bigger social media following than Arsenal.
Oh, you're talking social media, bro.
No, but that's a fair thing. If your club has like 50 times more followers on Instagram, YouTube, all these things than your other club, it would seem to think at least that they've got a bigger following than them.
So let's Google this. How many fans does PSG have worldwide? I think I remember seeing like 35 million. Estimated to have 182.6 million fans worldwide. This figure includes fans across all social media platforms and worldwide support. Fans says Arsenal. That's actually a big number. I didn't expect that. Wow. You know what? Fair enough.
How many is Arsenal? Go on, say the number. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Arsenal Football Club has over 104 million fans worldwide.
Well, wait.
But they don't.
Do you mind saying that PSG number again?
186.
Well, wait, that's the difference of what? 80 million. 80 million.
182.6 million. Damn.
We're talking about a difference of nearly 80 million. 80 million. That's an entire Germany. That's an entire Germany for perspective. That's an entire Germany.
No, I think. Yeah, let's have another look.
In the words of 𝙎𝙊𝙾𝙆𝙆, respect.
No, okay, you know, fair enough.
So more fans is us. You talked about your trophies.
You guys have the fourth. Yeah.
Trophies. PSG have more trophies than Arsenal. PSG's
what trophies are these?
All collective all trophies, and this is even counting all the Mickey Mouse trophies, both sides. PSG have more trophies. PSG with their win, it was last year because I remember I made a video on it when we won our Coupe de France. We officially overtook you guys for the most trophies. We're having more trophies. And mind you, this is being 74 years younger than you guys. We were founded in 1970. We only decided to start taking football seriously in the 1970s. And we still eclipsed you guys. This is what I mean. This is where I'm going saying. This is why I'm saying Mickey Mouse FC. You Mickey Mouse FC. Not serious.
But remember when you talked about us buying our way into North London, would you not say you done that but with the whole world?
Yo, we've done it. No problem.
I'm taking that win. But
in terms of trophies, we got you beat.
But then it goes back to I'm looking at the level of some of these trophies, and you would think It's peak. Obviously, I think Premier League's better than Ligue 1.
Yeah,
I'm saying, yeah. So then wouldn't you believe the level in the Premier League and the trophies that we won were much harder than PSG? That's just talking, there's no disrespect on what you guys have won, but I'm just talking like, let's say a championship club is talking to a Premier League club and saying, we won more, but it's in the championship.
Okay,
do you know what I'm trying to say?
Then I would go on to the question of like how many, let's say, how many Ligue 1 trophies, or how many, Ligue 1 trophies is a single Premier League?
Oh, like the ratio. Equivalent. Well, you guys, what? When did you guys move to 18 teams?
Was last year or the first year? I think last year was the first
year.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, let me not be disrespectful. I think because but let's look at the level of the teams overall, and let's be frank. Let's be Lampard. I want to say 2 or 3 league equals 1 Premier League.
2 or 3 is crazy.
If I'm being
2 or
nice,
3 is crazy.
If I'm being nice, it's 2 equals 1. What do you think?
2 maximum, more like a 1.5, 1.2. So what are you talking about? Because I've done the calculation. I ran the numbers.
Yeah.
If you look at it, obviously, the moniker out there is the League, our Farmers League, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Excluding this season, so based on the calculation from last 5 seasons, so last year and the last, so from 1920 to 2023, 2024, looking at the statistics, Man City dominated the Premier League more than PSG.
Yeah, it's mad.
So based on that, I can't go and say, obviously, yes, a Premier League is more difficult when I would go and say because of the average quality of the teams and whatnot.
Yeah.
But going and saying that it's 2, 3 is crazy. Come on.
But no, because then I'm looking at the top 4 race. Like, look at, like, Aston Villa and your Newcastles, they easily get top 2 in Liga. Brother, you know this as well. The only team they compete with is PSG.
No way. No chance.
They're better than Marseille. They're better than Monaco. They're better than Lens. They're better than how do I say Stade Reims? How do I probably say it? Reims. They're better than them. Strasbourg I really like. Yeah, Strasbourg I really like. Respect to them. What, averaging like 20 years of age in the whole team with 21?
I was just like, no, but you look at Lille. You think like this season, every single French team made it through. Like every single English team made it through to the knockout stages.
This was my next point. I actually don't know this. What was the last French team to win in Europe? Like one of those European cups.
Oh.
So yeah, I didn't know, but I'm just thinking, and I'm thinking about what I know watched.
Who it is. It's probably PSG when they won, because we won. So in terms of like going back onto your Arsenal PSG and Arsenal have like the same European pedigree. So PSG won a Cup Winners' Cup in 1990, I think 1996, mid to late 90s, and we also won the like Intertoto Cup as well in the early 2000s.
I don't count either of them. I don't even count that for Arsenal when I talk about European. That's dead. Allow me with that.
I mean, it's the equivalent of the Europa League.
Marseille won Champions League, 92, 93?
That's the only Champions League that they've won. That's the only Champions League the French team has won. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I know that's sad because of DSK stupidness.
Yeah. First of all, DSK. Et toi. You're lucky I'm still, you never got my exams. If I cross, oh my goodness, because this is a little side tangent on him. Some of the times, especially I listen to the front three, Hawaii start speaking French, say on the other, ooh, it sounds good, this, that, and the other. No, it's all smoke and mirrors, I need to expose that fraud.
Oh my days. But then it was Europa League. Who won it? Lyon? Or who was the most recent? What was the most recent?
I mean, I know Marseille were in the final in 2018, but I think the last French team to win a European trophy was probably PSG with the Intertoto Cup in.
But again, don't count that, man.
So then, if the only trophy Marseille. You count, I don't think it's Marseille 1992.
Yeah.
That would be the last one.
All I'm saying is, I remember the last English team that won European.
No, in terms of like the top end, etc., so on and so forth. But from that to then go and say that a single Premier League is worth like what?
I'll give you two, not 3, 2. All right. 2.
No, even not. That's because you can't compare every single League 1 and every single Premier League. Like one PSG, because PSG before the Qatari takeover had already won, I think 2 or 3 league titles. Yeah. Those league titles are back then, because the French league was good back then.
It was Lyon dominating.
Lyon in that, but like in the late 90s with the David Gino Laz, when early years when Ronaldinho was there, even before that. Yeah. Like Ligue 1 was Arteta. It was tight and whatnot. Like there, I do hear it was a lot closer. But even still, in terms of you think PSG much younger than Arsenal, have this more trophies, same or as you would say, same non-existent European pedigree.
Yeah, of course.
Even in terms of your players things. What do you mean more better players than you guys? No, PSG have had the better players historically.